for you to find. Open the house and help them explore.
Yes.
You can add new families to play even more. With over 80 pets you can collect.
Hey guys. I decided to flip the script. This music distracted me. Hey guys, so I decided to flip the script today, where basically instead of me like doing Megaman X Dive first and then showing out my coding, I'm just gonna go ahead and knock this out first since I'm starting to get a little tired. And I was gonna end out stream with X Dive. So basically, one of the newest thing I added to this like level will be like moving platforms. So I did kind of like more of the basic ones, and then like yeah, the ones that actually like you can actually slide on. So I'm gonna work on refining those a bit, where basically I can just like change up the size of the tile. Yeah, let's add a new room. So you got ice, and here a new thing I added here was water. So I sort of like found that like in Megaman, I gotta fix the script here in a minute. I found out in Megaman that he's actually above the water whenever he falls in. So like there can be some stages where like you're in front of the water, and there can be some levels where you're gonna be underneath the water, but it's gonna be like some sort of shader effect. From Megaman, I need to go to Megaman for a minute here. There's a print script in here somewhere. I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, let's go ahead and just simply go ahead and just. Okay, let's just go ahead and decide. Okay, what's the word for it? Comment those out. That's what we're for. All right, so guys, I went ahead and started working my Frostwoman stage, because like I'm like one of those guys that it's a lot easier if I sort of like implement things in as I work on the stage. So basically, what I have here is Frostwoman stage, our classic version of the stage, and this is sort of just directly imported straight out of Megaman Maker. I might make some like changes to like the level design here and there, but for the sake of like getting most of the basics in, I just went and started building our stage. So I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about the layout. So basically, the whole idea, which I'm actually gonna do it as I play the scene. So basically, the general idea is that you kind of start off kind of more casual. You get a nice looking at the view here. And I'm gonna explain how I got this image. So basically, these enemies are placeover for like Rabbitons, those little like skating enemies in like Megaman 8, those little bunny guys from Megaman 8 or Megaman Base. So I'm basically gonna draw them more Wild Wars style, because I found out that they actually fit within the 16 by 16 pixel. At least that's how they will look in Wild Wars. I just gotta sort of do the art for that. Actually, it might actually be bigger than that. I'll see. I just know they're pretty small. Yeah, so basically, you start by finding them, and then you got the crumbling platforms like in the original level. And then I didn't put down damage. I didn't put down spikes down here. Does that supposed to be spikes down that little pit? They're actually supposed to be damage spikes, but since I don't really have health in this game yet, it won't really make sense for me to go and implement them. So like, I'm not actually gonna punish the player by like them falling down here. They'll just take damage and move on. But originally in Megaman Maker, if you fall down here, you'll hit spikes and die. And then you fight another rabbit enemy here, and You have like health pickups here and stuff. Alright guys, sorry if I talk a little weird. I'm starting to get a little tired, so I may get a little bit loopy in some areas, so I do apologize in advance. So, there's a little bit of a rough transition, but this is actually going to be a new section of the stage right here. I just gotta work out some way to sort of get it to where it smooth transition from one section to another section, which I thought I implemented in already, but I guess not. But essentially, you got two pathways. You can either choose to go down this way. You're not supposed to see the bottom there. I'll have to fix that. And I just realized that scaling in this stuff is like a lot different than Megaman Maker. Anyways, you can choose to go down here and pick up some more health, or go up here. There's gonna be a little gimmick block here, right? There's gonna be a little gimmick block that shoots out ice at you, that force you into the pit. And you climb ladders, and yeah, I can't really get up here. Yeah, so basically right now what I'm working on is a way where basically when you get to the top of a ladder, you treat it as a platform. I watched a tutorial that sort of did that, but it didn't really help out my case with my code, so like I sort of skipped over it. Basically you climb those ladders, you fight these little like totems, then you go up top again, and then you'll see more like those ice gimmicks. And I sort of like stopped right here because I already had enough levels to kind of work with to sort of get an idea of like how I want to like sort of get the basic stuff I want to implement in there. So I'm gonna be focusing on the next couple of days trying to like, get like some of like the basic gimmicks, like those little crumbling blocks in there, and there's stuff in there too. So really I'm just like focused on like getting more of like some stuff that I see in the Frostwoman stage in here. For this background, I'm actually gonna refine it, but it was a little bit of a process. So let me see if I can go to ChatGPT. And guys, look, there's some of you guys that are against using AI, and I completely understand that. But for me, like, since I'm not really a huge artist, I use ChatGPT to help me out with the background. So basically what I did was I put in a prompt to where basically like, I knew that Frostwoman stage took place at like a night, wintry, like, I'm surprised. Okay, it did, okay. So yeah, so basically, I knew it took place on a wintry night background, but it was at mountains, but for some reason I didn't type it in. So basically, ChatGPT picked up and be like, hey, okay, so which style do you want? Do you want like 16-bit, SNES, or Super Nintendo, like realistic, digital painting, like which one do you want? And I basically gave them the prompt, and I knew I wanted 612 by 48 pixels. I forget where I got that from. Where did I get 612 by 48? I got that specifically from somewhere. I just can't remember. I'm trying to think for a minute. Oh well, I digress. So yeah, basically ChatGPT created me this nice, beautiful image, right? And honestly, like, I tried to actually try to recreate this, because what will happen is that if you were to try to take the image, right, I'm just gonna re-download it. So if you were to take that image and then you put it straight into A-Sprite, and hopefully A-Sprite doesn't do the correct thing and actually like index it. I don't want it to do that yet. So what should happen is that if you try to open it, yeah, so you get all the details for ChatGPT. But what you're gonna find out is that one is not in the right resolution, and the reason for that is because like, well, I can't really explain it. It's just that basically this image has a lot more colors than the actual color palette that it's supposed to have. It's supposed to have 16 colors, but obviously you guys can see I have like way more colors than necessary. So basically, what I had to do was a process where basically I asked ChatGPT to basically create me like, or basically rescale the image to being a 612 by 408 canvas size, and so they basically rescaled the image, but it still had way too many colors. So to get around that, I asked ChatGPT to give me the exact color palette that it used, like the exact 16 color palette. So what you do is that basically what happens is that if you rescale this to 612 by, actually I think it did it for me. Yeah, so it did it for me here. So if I rescale this to be a 612 by 408. And I'm just gonna delete this. What should happen is that I download this. No, it's still an incorrect thing that I want. I don't want it there. Yeah, so yeah, it crops it for you. So it crops the image for you. Yeah, so basically I asked ChatGPT to and for some reason it didn't do it. Okay, yeah, so and my brain is just not braining today. Like I swear, like guys, my brain just, I don't know what's going on in my brain, but I was able to figure it out. Because I know, because before I got to the biggest part, I had to actually crop the image. I can just get to it. Okay, I think I understood what I did. Okay. So what I did is I took, okay. I don't save it. So I'm gonna go back to this not that image, that's not what I want. I want to go back to this image right here. And basically what I did was, I did some brainstorming. And essentially what I did was I rechanged the sprite size to be the correct ratio of 612 by 408. Hey Seraph, man. Hey man. Oh, I think I can lock the ratio. So yeah, okay. Hey man, I'm just explaining how I got this beautiful Sega Genesis art, man. Cause right now this image I have right now, obviously it has a lot more than 16 colors on it. So I'm talking everybody through how I actually changed it. So basically I'm changing it. I'm resizing the sprite to be the exact ratio that I want, which is 612 by 408, and I want it down to the nearest neighbor. And what you should see, right? So right now the image is has the correct amount of pixels for the actual background, as you guys see here. But as you guys can see, there's some blur, and I really don't like all these different colors that I have here. You're in spirit, nice. Yeah. So but I'm gonna ask ChatGPT if I think what I did is I asked ChatGPT, is there well, okay, so basically I asked them for the exact 16 color palette that I used to create the background, because ChatGPT is ChatGPT thinks that it's actually making this image in 16 colors, or really it used 12, but that was the intention. But actually ended up using more, but it was using that. So what it did was it gave me the exact color palette that it used to make it. and what I did was I downloaded it as a PAL file. And what you do is you go to this little option here above your color palette, and then you load your palette. If I can find it. So you're gonna, okay, so guys, here's where the magic happens, right? So you guys see I have my palette right here. Like, this is the palette that was supposed to be used. And what you do is you go to edit. But no, you go to sprite, you go to color mode, and you go to index. Bam. So essentially what happened was I told A Sprite to take all the colors in the image. I'm gonna go back. So what I told A Sprite I was like, hey, take all the pixels in this image, and I want you to convert them to the correct index on the palette, or basically I wanted to match the palette's index, which is what ChatGPT was trying to do. So like, what's the word for it? There's actually a video on YouTube that can explain the whole index thing better. It's actually a lot better if you go from grayscale, but this actually works for also for Super Nintendo art, because like obviously the Super Nintendo can hold more palettes. But like here is actually pretty accurate to the actual Sega Genesis. The Sega Genesis has a limited color palette, so like this actually looks closer to the games. Like if I were to go on Sprite Resource here, we're just gonna go to, what's the name of that sucker? Vector Man. And really in cases like Sonic, but I'm gonna go to Vector Man for a minute. Yeah, it looks pretty close to like Vector Man art. So if you guys look here, like you guys see how like there's some colors being used, but like there's not really a whole lot of there's not really a whole lot of details being shown. Like it's really, you're strategically using colors to get out more of like the sharper details, but everything else is kind of just like a blank color in a sense. So that's essentially what just happened here. And then what I started doing is I started doing some cleanup, and I'm about to show you guys here in a second. Yeah, I think it's here, right here. So what I did was I took this image, right, and I did a little bit of some cleanup. So I tried to get rid of some stuff that didn't really appeal a whole lot to me, and I'm probably gonna do a little more cleanup too. But I separated this image off into layers, and I sort of interpret what ChatGPT was trying to do with the sky, was that it was trying to ditter the sky, and I think it actually did it twice. So it ditter like from like, well, so this little middle part right here is the base color. It did it to a more dark color, then did it to more of a brighter color. And so I basically did that by using this gradient, this little like gradient field thing. So where basically I took my base color, my darker color, and I sort of just like I sort of like did that ditter feel. And I will show you guys how to do it, but I'll probably show you guys on my next stream whenever I do like more of my other Robot Master stages on how to like convert from like get the more background art and stuff. And then I sort of just like copied the mountains and stuff, and I sort of just like to try to get rid of all the sky layer. And I basically did all this layering to where I basically create a new layer. I copy and paste sections of the image onto a different layer and get rid of other sections, to where basically now I get this nice cleaner look. And essentially, that's how powerful ChatGPT is, because like honestly, like I'm not gonna use it when it comes down for me making the tile sets and all the other like 16-bit stuff. I'm just mostly gonna be using it for backgrounds and stuff as much as possible. But that's essentially how I use it to create like this Sega Genesis background. And I try to commission people to I try looking for someone to commission to do the art for me and stuff, but I can't find someone. So I was like, you know what, let's go do things a little more the cheap way. Artists or purists, the artist purists can be a little bit, they're not gonna like this idea, but I mean, hey, I'm not an artist. I'm a game designer. I'm a coder. I make music, so that's my specialty. So I'm not really worried about how they look at it. And the tile set's not gonna be too bad. So yeah, so basically I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna walk you guys through whenever so I guess tomorrow or in a future stream I'm gonna walk you guys. I'm gonna do the art or do the background art for like either for Brute Man or for Salt Woman. I think Salt Woman probably the easiest to show you guys. So I'm gonna walk you guys through how I'm gonna do the Salt Woman background art with ChatGPT, and then we're just gonna move on to Armored Core 3. I'll probably show you guys towards the end, but yeah, that's the gist. So yeah, that's how I got my background for here. And honestly, I might make it so instead of me mirroring the image, and I gotta clean it up to make it where if I'm gonna do the mirroring method, like you guys see here, I'm gonna have to clean up the images a bit where it kind of blends from one image to the next. Where if you were to duplicate it, they like connect each other nicely. But I might make it where basically this image is always stuck to the camera, and then whenever you go to different sections of the stages, the image changes and stuff. So I might just stick to doing that instead of me just like changing doing the whole like mirroring thing. But yeah, that's the progress I made. I gotta work on like more gimmicks for this level. Right now it's just this geometry stuff, and I gotta like stretch things out because like the scale in this compared to Megaman Maker is not like 1-to-1. So, but yeah. And right now I'm working on just ladder detection, to where basically, like in Megaman, like when you get to the top of a ladder, it becomes like a platform. But once you're like on it or in it, you kind of just like stick to it. So like that's really what I'm working on with this. I was gonna say this project. Hey Jayhawk, hey man, I haven't seen you in a while, man. I remember like Mob was asking about you a lot. Let me get little X dive here and let me just pause the music. Let's get rid of Sonic 4 music. I love Sonic 4 episode 2 music, but not 7-4 episode 1 music. Like, there's some alright tracks in Sonic 4 episode 1, but Sonic 4 episode 2, like, the music in that game is a lot better. Oh, here, I think, okay, this is it right here. Probably should go and get my controller. And I'm just gonna read comments here. What program are you using? I use Clip Studio Paint. Oh yeah, sir. I use Sprite for Pixar. Like I use Sprite because it's pretty powerful and it's pretty cheap. So that's the program I use to work on the Pixar and actually like convert the image and stuff. But as far as like the actual game making stuff, I use Godot. And Godot's pretty friendly. I actually like Godot. It's actually pretty beginner friendly. It is that like there are some ideas that I have to legit like get help on because I don't really know where to even start with one. Once I get an idea once I know where to start with an idea, like it's kind of easy from there. All right, hang tight, y'all. Let me go grab my controller real quick. Alright, we're back, guys. Yeah, I've been doing Megaman Colors level pack, which I have them upload. I'm doing Platinum Goldman, the last one now, and I'm doing Colors DLC pack later. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you still grind that level pack out, man. It's been a while since I played that. Yeah, man, it takes me back when it's like over 2 years since I last covered that game. Well, level pack. Okay, let's see what happened here. But yeah, I'm glad I'm finally actually getting my project underway, because like it's been on the back burner for like a couple of years since like college, and like I didn't really know where to take. Okay, yeah, I forgot to use the card buster. But yeah, like it's been like I didn't really know which direction to really take the game in, because like originally Megaman Operation Plus was gonna be on Roblox, because like there wasn't really a whole lot of Megaman Roblox games. So I just can't go back. But there's really a whole lot of Megaman Roblox games, so I decided to just like switch to just like do on there. But then like I couldn't really understand how to like as far as the game is not letting me go backwards. That's weird. Alright, anyway, so like yeah, so basically I decided to just like move the production over to like Godot, because it's more 2D friendly. Because I using it in a 3D software wasn't really a good idea. Oh, I gotta fight this thing. Okay. And actually, apparently, like a lot of Megaman fan games, cause I've seen this like Megaman X trailer. Actually, yeah, I've seen this Megaman X trailer. I think it's called Megaman X Regeneration or something. It's using Godot to make the its game, and then the Megaman X Reminiscence or something, that extreme style Megaman fan game. That one's also using Godot too. So Godot is a pretty powerful engine to make your fan game in. It is that like you gotta really know what you're doing though, because like Godot is very user friendly as far as like coding wise. It is that you gotta really know what you're doing, because like it's not just gonna hand you like what you want. You gotta like actually like participate in discussions, participate in like the code, and sort of like brainstorm ideas and like how you can actually like implement like something. So for me, like I can probably get most of Megaman's weapons in there, at least in my game. But like I think the most complicated part for me is probably gonna be like the the gimmicks, or at least like handling some more of like the core functions of the game. I'm doing a bit better now. Awesome, man. This game has so many good character mods. Yeah, man, I agree with you, man. I've seen them all. I'm surprised I didn't get started here. Yeah, I've seen them all, man. Even the old Platinum Goldman level was kind of a mess. I'm not letting them split the path anymore. I feel you, man. Yeah, I feel you on the split and path things. Like it's like that's one of the things. Like whenever it comes down to like having multiple pathways in your game, like, or at least in your level, you gotta sort of like think about like what each path is gonna do. Because like if you just like sort of do alternate pathway and then like it basically it loses on purpose, it can sort of eat up your time just like trying to like make come up with a purpose. And sometimes I just ultimately scrap like the alternate pathways. Oh, so I gotta fight enemies here. Okay, one thing I will say about X Dive is I do kind of like the level design. I do like the level design in like most of these levels. Then it's like brutal. And of course, most of it is that's pretty simple because I mean this was designed for a mobile device. This was a mobile game, so it makes sense that. Okay, I did finish. So yeah, it makes sense that most of these levels are gonna be pretty like small and like not really have a whole lot in them. But like at least like design wise, like I see some of the ideas that the devs were going for with this with most of these levels. The biggest thing I'm impressed with X Dive though, when I first seen it like years ago, was really the 3D graphics or the 2.5D-ish graphics and stuff. I probably should be upgrading my stuff. But yeah, one of the weirdest thing when it comes down to my fan game, and this is sort of like, this can sound really weird, but for some reason at work, I feel more motivated to work on it at work than I do at home. So whenever I'm on break at work, I sort of like spend like an hour just like working on my game. Like usually I'm doing more basics, not anything like super complicated. But then when I get home, it's like I don't immediately use my motivation, but like as soon as I get distracted, like it's really hard to really get back into like coding at home or really at Starbucks. Like I think if I was to code, I might try to code at like a library. Oh, well that stings. I might want to use my Mega Buster here. Only wish there was a gray key in door like the gray key targets, but I'm doing 100 gray key targets as a gimmick. Not that as mandatory, by the way. Yeah, I feel you, man. Like, I wish they had more options for like some of the gimmicks in Megaman Maker. Yeah, I just like, you know, one thing I am very thankful of Megaman Maker is that it really helped, like, even though like Megaman Maker gives you limited assets, like they do give you plenty of stuff to really like sort of like stretch out your ideas and stuff. And like I really like how Megaman Maker really got me to actually start like putting more ideas in my Megaman like levels and stuff. So yeah, I'm really thankful for how like Megaman Maker really pushed me to be innovative with most of my levels. And you guys are mostly gonna see that with mostly like the plus mode version of my game, because like in classic mode it's kind of more like, it's not gonna be identical, but it's gonna be fairly close to Megaman Maker's like version, except for a couple of like levels and stuff. And of course, like you guys are gonna actually finally see classic mode get finished. This is weird. But yeah, you guys are actually gonna finally see classic mode get finished. I know we're getting all close. But yeah, like you guys can see, like Clash mode get finished like now compared to on Mega Maker. But yeah, I just don't really like the way how they treat my buddy Mob. Like, not like, you know, a lot of people, but like, apart from a couple of devs, like, I don't really like how the community really treated my boy Mob, my man Mob. Like, that's the main reason why I'm not gonna say I'm completely done with Mega Maker, per se, like, because I do agree with Jump Dash Invade. Like, I think it really is just more of a community problem, not really the game itself. So, like, I still periodically use Mega Maker to really help my level and stuff, but like I just don't really I just don't really have a whole lot of engagement in it as I used to. But like I'm just like thankful like how much the devs like really like not devs, but I just think about how much sort of like what's in the game just like pushed me to actually really be more innovative in my levels, and that really started bleeding its way into my fan game. Huh. That's the interesting version of Zero. How do you feel about this game's story, and do you consider this a true Mega X game? I don't know, man. Like, I don't even pay attention to the story at this point. I mean, I wouldn't really consider this a true Megaman X game. It's more so like a fan project. Yeah, I agree with you, Jet. How, like, you know, yeah, definitely tell Mega Marino, man, if you get a chance. But like, as far as Mega Marino though, like, if he doesn't really have a whole lot of drive to get into Mega Maker, like, I don't really blame him. Like, really, like, I'm much rather join his community than like join a Mega Maker community, because like I can see him, like, I can potentially see how he feels about the Mega Maker community. So like, I don't really blame him for taking a break. And again, I'm not really hating on most people. I'm just like I'm not really hating on really anyone. That's more disappointing the ones that actually legit like hurt Mop, and you know, again, like hurt Mop, and the ones that actually hurt others. Like, I don't really like that stuff, guys. And that's one thing I really preach to my students. I really do preach respect amongst each other and stuff. I will say, at the very least, the story starts off absolutely horrible, but ends pretty good. Mostly fits aside for the player select. Yeah, man. I mean, I wasn't really paying attention to the story as I was talking to you guys today, but like from my memory from last stream, I'm pretty sure like you get sucked into a game. So like, I thought it was kind of a silly way to be like, hey, like, let's actually like, here's how this plot of the game happens now, because you just get sucked into the world. So I think really the start of this story is kind of more cartoonish. So like, that's the way I look at it. It starts a little more cartoonish per se. He cares about Mecha. I do too, Jethawk. All I'm going to say about the Mob situation is the community did Mob terrible. I read every filthy comment they said about him. It wasn't a Korea Mega Maker who had the issue with him. Yeah, I understand it wasn't him, man. It just, I'm just referring to the people that actually legit said bad things, man. And guys, I'm gonna stop talking about this after this point right here, and just gonna focus more on just reading comments. At least related to the topic, is that like I used to like. Back in my, like, before Mega Maker, I used to join a whole lot of online communities and stuff. And, like, I see my fair share of, like, people that legit would say nasty stuff to you. For the sake of this, like, legit just being evil. And, like, I had a friend, too, who also participated in a lot of online communities that had, like, his bad share of favorite things. So, like, after you've seen so much of that, you eventually start to, like, like generalized ideas and stuff, where basically like you start to say it's more of a maturity issue, not with the person getting hurt, but more of like the jerks. Like, if you got people that can be jerks and make a big deal out of like, and like, you know, make a big deal out of something and like be like, you know, say absolute nasty things to someone, that's a maturity issue to that person like being like hateful. And that's really the issue with like a lot of these online communities, mostly maturity and stuff. And like, you know, some people don't really take it. The people like doing a lot of hate stuff are not really taking it seriously. They're not really taking the online thing seriously. And that's one thing I really like about online communities, is that people actually participate in those communities, like at least like a few of them, they don't really take it seriously as they do in real life. So like, so that's one reason that me, like, I don't really like, that's one of the reasons like me, I don't really get super engaging in like online communities unless like it's with people I trust and people who I like at least like have some sort of deeper connection with. Cause like, if it's outside of that, like, I'm sort of more of like, I'm more just engaged by like a distance. Of course, I got you guys though. You guys, like, I'm always gonna participate with you guys. But I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, as far as like going back the whole story thing, especially with this game, but I'm gonna focus on my fan game. I'm leaning towards like take my fan game in a little more of a cartoonish direction. Like given the robot master types and like sort of like the tone of it, like it's gonna start off a little more anime-ish, where like Megaman and Roll gets sent to like this different like dimension or something. But originally it was planned to be dark, like the story's gonna be a little more dark, but like I'm gonna give it more of like a lighter tone to it, and that kind of fits more classic Megaman to an extent. So I'm probably just gonna stick with just that. I gotta kill these guys. So yeah, it's gonna have a little more of a lighter tone to it. And I think the only dark moments are probably gonna be like the final boss fight, and probably the introduction, and then the final boss fight. Those are probably gonna be more of like the dark moments in the game. Well, probably the fortress stages. But that's about it though. But as far as the main story itself, I'm gonna actually have to like get down to a drawing board to see how I'm gonna actually like. I'm actually gonna handle story, because I do wanna kind of play with Mega Man Roll's like personalities and characters and see how they will like sort of understand how they will react to certain like situations. Like, part of me wants to put dialogue. Part of me wants to put dialogue between like the robot masters and like the characters. But that's just gonna depend on if like the Sega Genesis could like truly like handle that. Because I'm trying to mostly stick to like the limitations of Sega Genesis as much as possible. So like, if I can, I'll probably try to put in some like interesting dialogue between characters, between like the characters and the robot masters. I'm guessing the enemies are gonna get a little more stronger later on, because like right now they're not really doing a whole lot of damage to me. So, what are some of you guys' weekend plans? Like, I'm not sure it is the weekend for where everybody is at, or at least in your time zone, because I'm not sure if some of you guys are in a different country. But I know for me, it's the weekend. So, like, I was gonna ask, what are some of you guys' weekend plans? For me, since I'm off work, I'm just gonna focus on coding and like. Excuse me, guys. What's going on? Oh, I gotta fight the X2 intro boss. Okay. Well, at least the game has got actual dialogue. An actual, like, purpose for why you attack X and X2. So yeah, I'm gonna focus more on like coding this weekend, and I gotta tutor someone on Sunday. So that's really what my plans are. And then I'm watching this anime called My Hero Academia. So like, that's really all I'm really doing this weekend. It's mostly just like chilling. I didn't really do much vacation last weekend besides just like hanging out with family. So not really much going on this weekend. Taking a lot of damage. That's embarrassing. Alright, take him out X. Just like you did in X2. There we go. Enemies are fairly weak to start, but do scale up. In the offline version, though, you will almost inevitably end up stronger than usual since you aren't nerfed by mobile nonsense. Yeah, thank God, man. Yeah, I have my fair share of mobile nonsense, man. Especially like, so I used to play this mobile game called, I think it's called Dan something, or actually I have my iPhone, so I can actually like tell you guys the actual name of this game. Yeah, it's called Dan to Dan or something. Well, Dan the Man or something like that. It's basically this mobile game that I used to play, and like back when it was online, like you actually had to play. You actually were nerfed by like some like the mobile like ads and stuff, so you won't really engage with the game a whole lot because of like the ads and stuff. But like, I remember back when I was in high school, I used to play a whole bunch of those mobile games, and like I understood how it feels to actually be nerfed by all that nonsense stuff. Well, I'm learning how to make a Megaman X game. I figure actually making an X game is a great alternative to using Megaman Maker. Yeah, man, go for it, man. Like, yeah, Sarah, I'd love to hear more about it, man. Again, like, no pressure to making it, man, cause like, I know, like, coding is like, it's not a very easy task, especially you gotta have like a lot of patience and stuff. But I would love to see your fan game, man, or hear more about it. I remember when me and Mop actually made a Google Docs of our Robot Masters, of like sort of like the BIOS, which I got sure. I'm probably gonna share the BIOS with you guys, like through an actual document, like rather than like just having to be mostly in game. I'm still deciding it, but me and Mop shared the BIOS of our Robot Masters. Yeah, me and Mop shared the bio of our Robot Master with each other to sort of like see what what their likes, dislikes were, like what stages they will be at because of their roles and whatnot. Oh, took a lot of damage there. Oh, I got the seeds there. I forgot I got the seeds there, bro. Saber. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Oh, that was close. But yeah, me and Mob we're sharing like information about roadmaps with each other, so like. But yeah, I might just put those bios in game somewhere. Not sure I'm gonna store that information, but like I'm sure like you guys like to hear more about like my roll-up masters and like this their like information stuff. But yeah, Seraph. For your X fan game, I'm curious to hear like what sort of like program you're using, or I guess really like how you're going about. Oh, you can't restart it. Like how you're going about like learning about the how you learn about making an X game and stuff. Just out of curiosity. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, too much fighting, man. I mean, I like the arena concept. I like the arena concept. But just like way too much stop. Way too much like you do a little bit of platforming and then you have to like do some fighting. Way too much of that. There should definitely be more platforming. Okay, I need to get stronger. Yeah, I'm about to pull Armor Core. I'm about to deploy Armor Core here and like actually like upgrade my stuff here. If Megaman enemies were like this, like just imagine Megaman X was like this, guys. It would not be good. If all enemies like just like took this much damage to kill and stuff, like this probably works with X dive, but for Megaman X, this wouldn't really work out too well. I do Jethawk. I do actually. I have Icebone Man. I have Icebone Man, I think. Yeah, let's have Icebone Man. Dang it, man, that sucks. I didn't get third star. I have Icebone Man, and I decided to keep him in the plus mode, cause like, I was thinking about. I'm not sure if Mop is here listening here, but like, I was thinking about putting like his roll-up masters in my fan game. Like, not sure he'd be okay with that, whatnot, or like doing that. But I was thinking about just putting his roll-up masters in my fan game, and sort of doing like a double up of both our roll-up masters and stuff. And sort of like mostly just like sticking to like how he will design his like stages and stuff. But like I decided to keep Icebone Man. I decided to keep Icebone Man, Fire Sawdust Man, Ulta Man, and Sonic Man. Yeah, Sonic Man. or I guess really hit job man, but everybody else sort of just like hit the trash, or a couple became bonus stages, but the rest is like they're replaced by like unless things change, the rest got replaced by Mott's Robot Masters. But I'm not sure if that'd be something that he strictly wants to like make by himself, and so I'll respect that. But like if I was gonna work on that though, like that'd be my game plan though. But like I don't think he has any Halloween Robot Masters in his stuff, but I got Ice Man though. I'm doing good, Bloom Boy. I didn't really have much to show off. I did not really have much to show off with my coding, because like I didn't really make a whole lot of progress since last stream when I showed that off to you guys. Oh, that was weak. Oh, that was weak. Hang on a second here. Yeah, I didn't have much to show you guys since last stream, because like I don't really like. I think I focused more on art, and I did less coding between those two times. But like, hopefully like after tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully after tomorrow I have more to show you guys like next week. I'm gonna focus on getting like the health part in, and then like worrying about the Mega Buster and stuff. Yeah, I'm obviously weak. I'm gonna read comments here in a minute, guys. Oh god. Glad that's done. Yeah, this boss in the X-Dive part is like less intimidating than the one that I found this boss in Megaman X1, like the X1 version of this boss, more intimidating than the one in X5. Something about the less screen spaces made it more intimidating. I want to add multi-directional aiming like Mop wants, and I don't want to have a Sigma as a threat, and I'm going to be a main new event affected by a virus. Dude, that'd be awesome, man. I didn't read all your comment correctly because I sort of like started looping here, but yeah, man, that'd be so cool, man. What I'm planning on doing is I'm planning on doing the same thing, but I'm also making like. So basically, what's gonna happen is that like starting out, you got two different arm parts to use. You got the Megaman World 5 one you can use, or you can use the regular Buster Charge, and you can sort of like aim in different directions. But Megaman actually gets to upgrade his armors and stuff. So I'm actually gonna add in all the different armor parts and stuff to like Megaman. So Megaman has two pairs or classic Megaman has two pairs of like armor, like different sets. You gotta go out and actually find them, but there are two different sets of armors for Megaman. And then like each part of the armor is actually legit useful than just like only like 2 or 3 parts being useful. So I'm gonna change that. So I'm gonna make sure all parts are equally useful. Ooh, I like this version of Storm Owl stage. And also the biggest thing, Seraph, and I can really capitalize this on Megaman Maker, and this is one reason I'm kind of glad I sort of like, at least for my level pack, sort of put on halt. So I'm like focusing on the gameplay here. Okay, so yeah, basically, classic mode is gonna be more of like the traditional like Mega Man sort of deal, like what you guys are sort of used to seeing in like Mega Man games, with a couple of new innovation stuff. But really, like the biggest thing is gonna be like Plus mode, which is sort of like the remix of like by 8 Roadmasters plus 8 Mops people and stuff. So basically, the level's gonna be a lot more bigger than the classic mode stages because, like, one, you're gonna have more mobility options. Like, Mega Man's gonna have Rush Car. Roll has like an outfit that makes her move faster, and like, of course, Base and Pro Man have their own like mobility upgrades and stuff. So like, the level's gonna be a lot more bigger, which is gonna encourage you to explore more. You should ideally like finish the stage within like 6 or like 7 minutes. That should be possible. But the stages are gonna be bigger than the classic mode stages. And like just like Mop said with his little like Darko Micro stage, or like his level, well, not really his level pad, but it's sort of like the idea of making this fan game Mega Maker. Like if I were to make the Plus mode stage in Mega Maker, they wouldn't be getting scratched the surface and how to the true potential they will live. So I just like, they're gonna be a lot more bigger in the fan game, that's for sure. That's awesome, man. Oh, really? That's awesome, man. I didn't know there was a static man based on static shop, man. That's awesome. Alright, I need to upgrade X because I'm getting my butt kicked here. Demon Man, Batwoman, Halloween Man, Hex Woman, Witch Woman. Dude, that's an awesome list of robot masters. I like how there's not just 8 of them, man. That's awesome, man. Yeah, Joe, if I return a Mega Maker, I'll probably just play your level packs, man. Or, you know, of course, like, the ones you guys have, but, like, I'm probably just gonna focus on yours, man. But, man, yeah, I'm glad, man. Like, honestly, Joe, if you decide to make a fan game, man, I'll be all for it, man. Wait, okay, I'm tripping here. I have no idea what these do. Oh, I see. So I deal with my Mega Buster to go up to star rank. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I gotta buy it. Anything with a puzzle piece icon means you have to collect them to unlock or rank up. Usually it takes 20 or 50 to unlock them, quite a lot to reach a rank. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's one reason I like that's one reason, man. Like, I like it whenever you start removing more like the grind fest in like your fan games, Mel. Like, I support that idea, man, because honestly, like, I believe that players should have to grind for like a lot of stuff, especially since there's a lot, man. And of course, like the whole like, you know, character stuff in this game. Like, why would you have to grind just to get a character for like fan service? To me, that at that point, that means the devs sort of ran out of ideas.
俺は X 君を助けに来た
Return to Mega Maker isn't going to be a while, if ever, though. At least for me. I want to continue Harpy Man next 3, but also don't want to go back if it means they're just going to be toxic me worse, you guys. Yeah, I feel you, Bloom Boy. I feel you. Like, it just like, that's one reason for me, man. I just don't engage with the community at all, man. I just like, I just do stuff for you guys, man. I don't really care about other people and stuff like that. Yes, I agree, man. Like, if I go back, man, I'm definitely not gonna participate in the community. I'm gonna read what Mel said here in a minute. Let's see, like, see what's up here. Dang, that did like a lot of damage. You guys saw that, right? Dang. Oh, a lot of damage there. I gotta find some way to upgrade Megaman's like armor or something, because like he takes like a lot of damage. Oh god. I I hate fighting this thing. I just played this to see story, so one S rank character and weapon set was all I needed. But some people live for the grind somehow. Yep. I don't know, man. They just all just want that fan service, man. That's why they do it, man. And it also could just be like curiosity. Like some people just like grind just for the sake of like wanting curiosity. I mean, I'm much rather make you do a reasonable amount of grind, but not like too grind heavy. You may want to change your thing. It's a yeah, I changed it. Yeah, I put my charger in. After the stage, can see if you can go into the event tab. That's where you can get parts for armor and skills. Okay, sweet. Yeah, let me check. Oh, here we go. Found it.
X 君を助けに来た
Alright, let's see how to do this. Okay guys, if my computer is glitching, that's because it's switching graphics card. That's what's happening. Oh, you're looking for the collectibles. Sword is great in this part. Look for little clothes. Minus 10 times gives you the highest score, I think. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, yeah, that makes sense because now my computer is running like 160 frames. That makes sense why I'm like having some of those what you call it, phase. Those like slight graphical issues. Oh yeah, I forgot that Darkman 3 also has a Halloween skin. Only wish you can change boss skins into colors and whatnot. Yeah, that'd been cool, Jethawk, man. I agree with you. Like, imagine me replacing Freezeman with actual Frost Woman. Then you use those parts and character power up to build armor every 10 levels. Oh.
助けに来た。
Oh, repository, gotcha. If I can find that. Okay, found it. It's not what I want to do, so I want to, guess I don't have it or something, or hold on. Oh, you just combine? Oh, okay, I see. Not really much. Also, I have a video about bunny hopping in Armored Core 3. I did it as a mic test in a tutorial, so I explained it in the description as well. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check out Bloom Boy. I'll check out before I stream tomorrow. Alright, so I guess we fight Chill Penguin at the end of this story section. It's kind of interesting how we're gonna fight Chill Penguin in a Storm Owl stage. Yeah, rare and legendary tabs depending on how good you want it and what matters. And because mobile, you can also level up the armor. Oh, of course they're gonna have you grind for more, man. Just come on, man. Why can't they just like give you stuff when you earn it, man? That's one of the issues I have with Megaman X4 is like not Megaman X4. That's one of the issues I have with Megaman 04 was how like they don't just like give like sometimes they don't just give you the stuff like after you earn them. You have to sort of have to grind for them. The 0 especially, you have to grind for stuff, man. I didn't like that. I just think grinding is an excuse to extend gameplay hours. Or to excuse laziness of like the devs. I swear I can get that. Come on, X, get out of there. No! Okay, go all the way back. I must be taking a lot of damage, man. Oh, X, you're gonna die, man. Oh, we're already finding a boss. Dang, this dude's blocking nearly every one of my attacks. Oh, that was close. That took forever. Is that a bad thing to grind X4? No, Jay, I meant Megaman 04. That's what I meant. Megaman X4 didn't really require grinding. I don't remember that much. It isn't Megaman Zero. It isn't Megaman Zero is more tedious. Grinding is a weird topic. Even back in 1980s, so many games only had maybe a couple hours of content, so they often made you suffer grinds of difficulty, wondering whatnot. But especially in MMOs, you'll see people happily farming away for a 0.1% chance drop rate boss. Oh man. I know, man. It's crazy, man. I don't get why, man. I also played like a little bit of Dark Souls a little while ago, and I remember having to grind for that too. So like, I remember back in the day, I used to play games where like I try my best to like grind for this one boss to like give me that one rare item, and like, so yeah, I can relate to that, man. Nothing beats grinding just so you can beat that one boss to get that one, like, nearly overpowered item, or be, like, free to be a completionist. I remember back when I used to play Pokemon a lot, I used to grind Pokemon. Oh. I like how you can duck in this game. Bro, how was I supposed to see that, man? Dude! Dude! I couldn't even see those enemies, man. Oh, gotta be careful. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, is a respawning enemy, too. Oh. I'm sorry, X. I got cornered. Dude, come on, man. Oh, that's MMORPGs for you guys. If you don't have enough of, like, something, they won't let you continue the stage. Okay, thanks for the tip, man. I'm gonna use that. There's a magic in Megaman, like, let's say Megaman X5, like, or let's say Mega X4. Yeah, let's do Mega X4, right? So imagine Megaman X4, right? Yeah, so imagine like you get to like a part in Mega X4. Let's say like Stingray stage. You keep dying that jet bite section, and you die. But instead you picking off where you left off, the game wants you to like essentially like pay to like pick up exactly where you left off at. Oh, I gotta be careful here. That was embarrassing. You're about 75% of the recommended power level 2. Oh god. That means I'm still weak. 75% ain't bad though. I can still pull through somehow. X-Dub may not be the true Megaman online that we wanted. Yeah, it may not, man, but I mean, I still like the concept though. I just think they really fell short by like milking the grind factor or the mobileness of, or I would say like I feel like they really milked the MMORPG parts of it. Guys, I'm tripping here. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill myself here. Yep. Yeah, they're really milking the MMORPG this, so like that's what's happening. Oh. Oh, I gotta be super careful here. Oh. Oh god. Oh god. Aim X, why you auto aiming for me, man? I don't need you to do that. Sometimes I need you to stick to your roots. And I don't need an enemy to like spawn right as they get into a screen or attack as soon as they spawn. That's kind of unfair. Oh god. X, don't screw this up. Oh! It blows my mind that they give special skills for all like 140 playable characters, man. Dude, that's crazy, man. Like, just imagine how much like coding that took them to do. Like, they had to like make special abilities for like literally every single character, man. Yeah, I'll have to check out. I have to check out every single character, man. Oh, I can actually unlock skills. At least they got skill trees. I like that. That might be something I might put in like. Actually, I'm not gonna. That's something I might put for like role, man. fan game. I might give her a little like skill tree.
君を助けに来た
I like Ultimate X since he has that weird attack dash thing. Oh, sweet. Greatly helps mobility, man. Yeah, I agree. Honestly, like, I also like sort of giving players the ability to like attack while they're those little mobility based attacks. Like for instance, like in Megaman 0, like be able to have that little rolling dash ability. Oh, I hate when people do that. They like sort of like put like annoying enemies in places that you don't want them to be. Oh god, X, I need to chill out there, bro. Oh, I see what you mean. Give her X. X, don't die! X! Kill him! Oh! Oh! Don't screw up, X. You came so far. Don't screw up. Yeah, they kind of assume that the players can be bad at this game, so they throw in enemies that really mess with you. So, bottle hot dog water with a hot dog and a bottle being sold to people. This is the 5th type of Borkus water I've seen, and it makes me ask why. I have to see what you guys are talking about because I have no idea what that is. First diet water, then gluten-free water, free water, then carbonated water, then alcohol water. Not hot dog water with hot dog in the bottle. What is with people borking the water? Like, you aren't making the water healthier by doing those things. Like, so oh my god, man. Well, actually, guys, there was this one thing where like there used to be this Twitch streamer, and people were obsessed over like her bathing. So she used to sell her own bath water. I do remember that. I do remember that when I was in high school. Anyways, in this game, I have a good attack. I get good power or good attack. I just don't have good defense. My defense is what's really lacking here. Oh, that was so close. Don't tell me it's not coming back. I swear, if it's not coming back, man, I'm gonna be so mad. I was about to say. Oh god. Careful, X. Oh god. Careful X. Oh shoot. Oh, that was close. Yep, I know, man. I know, Mel. It is crazy. As a teacher, it's crazy. This how long we came. Okay, my main Megaman. Excuse me. Okay, my main Megaman Colors level pack is done. I'll check some new well, I'll check some new later in Web Mecha. Okay, sweet, man. Yeah, whenever I work my way back around to Mega Maker, man, I'll check it out, man. See what it's all about. Cause I really did like that level pack.
Ready? So. 行こう。
イレギュラーデータ発見。
はっ。ああ。はは。なあ。さあ、プレイヤー。
Oh yeah, he does a lot of damage. Oh. Oh, you can't. Oh, you can't wall climb. Okay. Okay. I like that. I dig the challenge. I wish that Shield Ping was like that in original X1. Taking away that wall climb ability. I respect that.
Huh.
You know, guys, so guys, at this level, I'm gonna go ahead and like call the game here. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I can use ChatGPT to make another like World Master stage. I'm gonna walk that through with you guys before I leave our stream today. So I'm getting a bit tired, so I'm gonna now stream with me showing you guys that trick again. Oh, he's doing a new move this time. Oh, can't do that now. Oh, that was close. So powerful, man. Okay, so he freezed at a wall. Rip. It really is like they took Navi, Alia, and Roll Interrupt You and were like, let's do more to make it the main gameplay element. Oh god, it's like they learn from X5, but then they went like 5 steps backward with this game. Capcom believes they make money by pissing people off. That's the way how they look at things. Alright, let's see what's in store next. I want to see what the next chapter is about. Okay, I like how we get score on Ego. Okay, so you fight Vile, then you fight Overdrive Ostrich, and dang, this game is long. Like long. I wonder who some of these bad guys are. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys ChatGPT here in a minute. More than Nintendo did. I agree, man. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and work on a 16-bit background art for I'm just gonna do Saltman stage because it's pretty simple. I mean, I'm just working on like literally just a beach ocean. That's what's going on here. Okay, so I think I'll just ask this prompt. So basically, just can copy and paste this and ask ChatGPT if okay. So can you create me? Well, I don't really need sand. I just need like a beach ocean. I think it's 612 by. So you ask ChatGPT this, and then it just asks some list of questions. Oh, I actually get straight to working on it. Starts and asks me for more questions. I see a whole bunch of blue, so I'm guessing it actually did listen to the ocean part. Not quite what I'm looking for. Looks very cartoonish. Let's see. Okay, let me pause here and think for a minute. So I'm asking ChatGPT if they can like refine the image. Oh, you use AI? Well, at least you're using it responsibly. I'm sure you don't do bad things with it. Yeah, I don't do bad things with it. Blue Boy. I'm actually gonna show you guys how I'm using it to make this like 16-bit art, but like basically, um, can you see? Let me see if I can edit this a bit. Let's see. Can you more sharper details? Okay. Okay, so it is listing my wish. I like to keep the art mostly consistent with like the predecessor stage. So since Frostwoman stage had like a lot of nice like go ahead and load ChatGPT here. That dang it, my brain is not brain today. I'm gonna load the actual art for the Frostwoman stage. Like you guys see how this does not look very cartoonish. It looks more like like more like there's more details in it and stuff. I know, right? I know, right, Jeha? Like, yeah, it looks more like something that you see for like I wouldn't even say Metal Gear, but some from more like the Sneak stuff. Whereas like here, like this is something you'll see in more of like you wouldn't see this in Streets of Rage. You'll see this art in maybe like you'll see this in like Vector Man. You'll see this in like some more of like I forgot some like Sega Genesis games that kind of rely more on these art details. I just re. All right, let's see what happens. So I'm just gonna walk this through. I'm probably gonna pick up better images. I might just pick up a better image, or probably just like I might just like try to create one myself using like a reference from like some other Sega Genesis games. So I'm gonna ask ChatGPT if it can send me the color palette. Hopefully it does it. I'm not sure how many requests it can take. All right, so we're gonna take that. We're gonna take the image. We're gonna go to A Sprite. We're gonna go to. Again, I really don't like this. I'm definitely gonna really hone in more on some of these like stuff. But hopefully that when I actually index it, it'll actually like clean up some of the or stuff. Clean up some of the messy stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this image. I'm actually gonna save it as. Actually, no, I'm not gonna save it as. I'm just gonna create a new canvas size. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna save it as. I'm gonna go to desktop. I'm gonna art folder. Plus this is salt one. This is frost one. I'm gonna call this salt. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna go to sprite. Canvas size to get the exact pixel ratio is 612 by 408. I want to change the sprite size, not canvas size, sprite size. Yeah. it's really important that you change the sprite size and not the canvas size. Because if you change the canvas size, it would scale the canvas, but if you scale the sprite size down, it would actually scale down that entire sprite. But see, now I got the exact pixels that I want, the 612 by 408. So next I'm gonna load the palette, the Beach Genesis, which right 5, 10, 15. So I use exactly 16 palettes, which I'm pretty shocked about. Then go to sprite, go to color mode, and I'm going to indexed. And you know, it doesn't look that bad. Got a bit of some refinement to work on. But it's not that bad though. I mean, yeah, we got some tweaking to do here. Like especially with some of the yellow here, the white. I gotta change some of that stuff. Yeah, it's a little more sunset-y. I might make some changes. I might ditter the sky some. I'm gonna make the ocean more blue, so I am gonna change the color palette, and I'm gonna make this look a little more bluer and stuff, like a little more darker blue. And I don't really like the sand, so I'm actually gonna get rid of the sand here and actually like just focus more on like scaling out the ocean, changing the colors. So we're going from like light blue to dark blue. The sky is gonna remain somewhat consistent, but I'm just gonna refine some details and I'm gonna layer things up. But But yeah, guys, this is sort of how you make some 16-bit like Sega Genesis is like graphics. This is a start. Basically, what you do is you basically take the whatever image you want. You you basically take it and you basically create a color palette and you index that image down to that color palette, and that's how you create the image with the limitations and stuff. I want to say this some. I want to say this game of Fatal Fury Beach Stage, but I never used the stage for Mugen. Oh, Fatal Fury? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I didn't even think about that. And yo, look, if I don't fully like read your comments, I do apologize in advance. It's like wish I wasn't so tired. Fatal Fury. There's a beach area. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I see what you're talking about, Jethawk. Yeah, I see. Yeah. I mean, I can see myself using like sort of like this color palette to sort of like brighten, change out the hue a bit to sort of brighten up a bit. I can see myself using that color palette. It's gonna look at one more before I call it night. Well, I was gonna read comments before I call it night. And this is where really graphics shine with this game right here. Nice. That's cool stuff, man. Wish I can partially zoom this in so you guys can get more of a view of the beach. Lantern Man, Shallow Man, Scarab Man, Dragon Man, Thorn Woman, Laser Woman, Quarterman, Merriman. Yeah, those nice Robot Masters, man. I really like that Robot Master. Okay, I enable all notifications from you, and sure YouTube will send me a notification when you stream this time. Okay, awesome, man. Oh yeah, I should have posted it in Discord. That's my fault, man. But yeah, man. What you call it, face. But yeah, guys. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna refine this art a bit, and I'll show you guys what it looks like tomorrow because I got some more spare time on my hand. So I will refine this art to look a little more like look a little more authentic what Saltwoman stage looks like, or I might just outright just do an entire different art. But yeah, I really like the way how most of the features got maintained and like yeah, man. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a stream here because I'm getting tired. So yeah, I'm planning on streaming Armored Core 3 tomorrow. So I am gonna stream that game tomorrow. So I may possibly show you guys some code tomorrow, depending on how much progress I make. So I might lean towards that. So I'm gonna see how things play out. But outside of that, I'm gonna go ahead and call it night. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with me today. I might stream more X Dive in the future, but I'm gonna take a little bit of a break from it and move on to like Armored Core 3 and other games and stuff. But outside of that, y'all, it's been a fun night. Hope y'all take care. Oh, y'all have a great weekend. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.